We appreciate your patience. However, all customer service representatives are currently assisting other customers. For faster service, you can chat with us online. Go to support.activision.com and select Contact Us.
Thank you for calling Activision. This is Victoria. May I please start with your first name? Oh, and what game and console are you calling about today?
Call of Duty Ghosts.
On what platform?
PC.
Alright, what seems to be the issue?
My issue is, it's really not only my issue, but me and a couple of friends, we have some trouble with Call of Duty Ghosts. There seems to be some problems with either the port or something. We're not sure, but the game seems to lag and at random times. And I know it's not my specs because my specs are, I have the recommended and the required specs to play Call of Duty Ghosts. But the thing is, I'm lagging every now and then, and sometimes my game even freezes and then ends up crashing. You still there?
Hang on, yes, hang on one second. I'm just trying to get my notes.
Okay.
Okay, so, sorry about that. So your game is lagging and then it'll, like, randomly freeze and crash?
Yes, I've been experiencing some lag spikes. And I'm not sure why, if there's something wrong with the port.
Okay. Is it okay if I put you on a brief hold while I look into this for you?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Is it okay if I put you on a brief hold when I look into this for you?
Sure.
Alright, thank you.
Can you ask what song it is? I want to make a note.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, thank you for the hold.
No problem.
What you can do is, if you can go to your Steam library for me, we're going to verify the integrity of the game cache.
I tried doing that earlier today.
Okay, was there any corruption in your integrity of game cache?
Nope. No problems.
Okay, the only other thing that I could tell you is to update your video drivers.
My driver is up to date.
Everything's up to date?
Yeah. I'm not seeing any issues. You still there?
Yes, hang on one second.
Okay.
Can I please place you on a brief hold for a minute when I go look into this a little more?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, are you running wireless or wired?
Wired.
You're running wired?
Wired. We're talking about
Okay.
internet connection, right?
Yes, if
Yes,
your
I'm
internet is
running
wired.
It is wired.
Okay. Can you unplug it from the router and plug it directly into the modem?
It is directly in the modem. I have the modem and the router in the same box.
Alright, can I please put you on another brief hold?
Go ahead. Can you put on another song than the one I've been listening to the past 3 times?
I can't debate what song's gonna be played.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh my
Just a
god.
bunch of holds.
These people. I've been listening.
What? Fucking. Click on the connection. What?
Hello?
Hello?
Thank you for the hold. If you can go into your settings for me, we're gonna lower a couple settings. We've
Okay.
noticed that this helped us.
Okay.
Okay.
Ghost
and
multiplayer.
what happened?
I'm just going on COD multiplayer so I can go into settings.
Yeah, we're just gonna lower a couple settings all together. It's gonna be your motion blur,
I've turned motion blur off.
and then your depth of field.
Depth of field is off. Basically, I've turned everything off.
Distortion you've turned off.
Everything is off except for the textures and the image quality.
And then for the last one, it says texture quality. Is that on automatic?
Texture quality is on manual.
Will you please put that on automatic?
Okay.
Okay, and then your screen space emblem
That's on.
occlusion.
Yes, that's off.
Okay, and then will you try it now?
Okay.
Yes, that should have worked to make it stop freezing. That's what we noticed that we had to do on our PCs.
Yeah, but can we expect to see an update for the PC so we can turn some of these things off? Because I don't really see much point in having these options if you can't actually use them.
Well, you can use them. Just turn them down on a lower setting.
I have everything off except for the image quality and the textures. And I've still experienced major lag to the point where it was basically unplayable for me. Are consoles experience this kind of issue as well? Or is it just for the PC?
Some consoles.
Okay.
We haven't had much calls about it. You could just play until the match is over or whenever. It shouldn't lag anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it lags, then I would reset your router, unplug it for about 30 seconds, and then plug it back in.
Would that really be an issue if it's frame issues I'm having?
Yes, because it's a lagging issue, which is connectivity issue.
Okay.
That's what lagging is. It's just a connectivity issue. Or if a host has a bad connectivity and they're trying to host someone that's farther away.
Yes, but if it's somebody who's a bad host, wouldn't it just be easier to run servers instead?
Not really.
Why is that?
Well, first, the main thing is lagging. If it was lagging, then it would definitely be a connectivity issue. There's
Okay.
that's mainly all I really can say. It's just that's all that we have given because the game's only been out 2 days.
Yes. But will we expect an update, a patch, where we would be able to turn these settings on? Because I've seen YouTubers and they've had problems with even with high-end gaming PCs with Titans and everything, and they've still had issues with the game, major issues.
Yeah. Well, that's just what some things you can do.
I got everything on low, and it only lags when I scope in with the sniper.
Okay. So you're saying yours only lags when you scope in with a sniper?
Yeah, with the normal scope on the sniper, it lags, or the FPS drops.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, it seems like the game isn't probably optimized for PC because basically most of the problems are an issue.
Okay, so is it still lagging right now for you, or is it is it better than what it was?
It's better, but I still don't see why I just spent €60 on this game for PC if I have to turn everything off. It kind of ruins my whole idea of playing PC, that I can have high graphics compared to consoles.
Can we talk with
I'm not sure.
Can we talk with someone else that's like more into the game or something?
Can I please put you on hold, a brief hold for about 2 to 3 minutes?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
Jesus Christ!
Oh god.
Holy shit.
She does not know what she's talking about.
Dude, this is
at all.
so fun. I love
She
this. I
is
need to do
she
this
is so vague. It's incredible.
Natalie just like came in like, nah, listen, bitch.
Yeah, but dude, there was like a silence for like straight 2 minutes or something.
I know.
Take
I
my
assume
hand.
she needs more coffee.
Sounds like she's fallen asleep.
Yeah.
The Wonderhawk comes on. Buy my camos.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. So I sent you an email.
Okay.
If you could, what there is just follow the steps on the email. Make an account on support.activision.com. With the email and name that you provided me with, the email address, and
Yes.
upload a picture of the DX diag and the MS info 32.
Okay.
And then when we receive that, we will look into it further for you, and we will be emailing you back when we get
Okay.
what to do.
Can you please explain to me why sending the DX diag to you will help?
Even the high-end gamer PCs can't run this game fluently because of the port. It just seems like Activision and
See, we
Infinity
don't-
Ward doesn't care about the PC market because, well, of course, Call of Duty is a console game, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't care about the PC.
We do care about the PC. We actually have PCs in our lab ourselves.
Uh-huh. That would make sense. The thing is, though, I don't have all night. I have to go to school tomorrow. It's midnight here in Denmark, and kind of need some answers soon.
Well, if after you upload the photos, we can give you answers. We will send you back an email. And if we don't hear from you within 10 days, we send another email just making sure that everything was cleared up.
Okay. Or can we contact Steam support? Can we contact anybody else who knows more about this issue? Because so far we haven't really got any answers.
You can contact the Steam support, and they can probably give you more information than we can.
Okay. Alternative, can we talk to your supervisor or something? Because we want some answers. We each of us paid €60 for this game. We want $60 worth of game. Not, I don't feel like
we can't provide that. We can't have you talk to a supervisor. It's going on the case. That's why I sent you the email.
Okay.
Can you send me an email too?
I can.
I don't see why that would be a problem.
Well, because I've already have one email on for your account. I didn't make two accounts.
But we each have different issues with the game. So wouldn't it make sense if you got more than one email? So you could solve more than one issue, since there are more than one issue with the game.
Hang on 1 second.
Have we even been put on hold, or is she still listening?
Still listening,
Okay.
I guess.
I have to assume that. We have to make an account for Activision. S is a valid name, but my name isn't. Just having S as your name is valid.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Alright, well, I can send you the email. Hang on 1 second. I'm just trying to get there.
Did you already send it?
Just send it to me, I guess.
I'm just writing up the email right now.
Okay.
Okay, sent that.
Yeah, thank you. I got it.
Okay, and just follow them steps and then upload the DXDAG and the MS Info 32, and then we can go from there when
Yep.
our system gets everything. Okay, is that all for you guys today?
Any questions? Doesn't seem like there's any questions.
Okay, so is that all?
Think so.
Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
calling Activision. If you have any other questions or any other concerns, you always can go on to support.activision.com.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
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 Oh,
Well, that was a
God.
lot of bullshit.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, that was bullshit.
That was the biggest waste of time ever.